right, so that's cool. Now, what was your favorite arc?
Drum Island.
Drum Island. Oh yeah.
Drum Island.
Okay, nice.
Drum Island
Okay.
hit hard. Drum Island hit hard. Yeah.
Drum
Island
Island.
hit hard. Yeah.
Me, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you my is this a shocking upset. Um, Little Garden.
Little Garden.
Little Garden. And I'm telling you, in a manga, I ain't like Little Garden.
Oh, word?
When I do my watch throughs, I skip Little Garden. Honestly. Yeah.
Man,
so they made me like Little Garden.
Look. I don't know if this was your questions, but my favorite fights are in that Little Garden. I'm gonna tell you.
Oh yeah.
The Sanji, Mr. 13.
Oh, with Mr. You said Mr. 13.
Like he's Mr. 13.
Great job.
Yo, him fighting that CGI, whatever.
Otter is he Otter?
Otter, whatever it is, man. That thing went hard. And that bit with Zoro versus Mr. 5 on the wax cake. That those things was hit hard. That choreography was real nasty. Real nasty. Sanji versus Mr. 13 was fire.
I'll give you that one.
That's I'm trying to tell you, because I agree with you and your sentiment. Sanji is the redhead stepchild of the Mugiwara. Of all of One Piece, he just don't get his due. He don't get his respect. Oda won't get this man a badass fight for nothing. That fight hit hard. I mean, that fight hit. I'm excited. I cannot wait till we get Sanji versus Bon Clay.
I can't wait for Bon Clay, period. I want to see how they do that. Bon Clay is going to be like that. I don't know how they're going to do that. I don't know how they're going to do Bon Clay, but it's fine. I can't wait. And I forgot, Dory and Broggy. What do you think of how they came off? That was hard.
I thought they did.
I thought that was hard because you had to.
I was like, okay, because that's something I was real trepidation. The
dinosaurs.
Just the idea.
Yeah, they did a good job with the dinosaurs.
Yeah, man.
And the giants. So I was
impressed. I was impressed. I was impressed. Like they stepped up.
5. Do you think they can pull off Alabasta?
It's a lot to Alabasta. It's a lot to Alabasta. It's a lot. I mean, I'm a lot more hopeful. Had you asked me this after the first season, I'd have been honest with you and told you I don't think they can do this. I don't think they're gonna do this. I mean, I got other concerns about how it's going to work out and their ability to continue. It's not necessarily the quality. So if they continue with this progression, then I feel like they're going to turn in something, and I think it's going to be decent.
Alabasta, I think the problem they're going to run into is, what was it? They're running into some really problematic powers. I mean, what was that mole lady? That Usopp, what you call it? You know what I'm saying? Some of these battles is going to be rough.
Yeah.
Mr. One, it probably won't be that hard, I don't think. Bon Clay will be hard. Then you got
think so?
I think he's going to be hard. His power won't be hard. The whole, changing faces and stuff.
Yeah.
But the swans on his feet and all of that stuff.
Some of that stuff you ain't going to get. You're going to get no swans.
This is going to go into my bonus question, but don't say that yet.
Okay.
Because with a few exceptions, don't say that yet. They might. Okay. They might pull it off. But Crocodile, I think, is Smoker basically with sand, so they should be able to deal with that. But the scale of what they're doing, they're going to have to truncate it to some degree. I don't know how many. Are they going to do Alabasta as the next season, or is that going to be part of 2 or 3 other arcs? Because if they're going to do Alabasta, I think it's going to take at least 3 episodes, minimum.
Oh, I think I guess I'm with you. I think Alabasta is at least going to be half a season. It's got to be at least 4 episodes. Yeah,
because you got to get into backstories and stuff like that.
That's at least half of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because if
I mean,
man, is it what comes after Alabaster? Was it Long Ring, Long Land, or it's Davy Back stuff? They're gonna probably cut that out.
oh yeah, yeah,
They
yeah,
gotta.
yeah. We yeah,
My
yeah,
assumption is everything this series is gonna end at Ennis Lobby. I guess you could say they kind of put an emphasis on Robin, and I think in the next arc you're gonna really get into why she is, the way she is once you get into her and
yeah.
Crocodile and all of that stuff. And I think the it's gonna have to culminate with her breaking free of Crocodile, but then you got to figure out, you got to get CP9 and all that stuff in there. You know what I'm saying? The logical conclusion, if they can get this done in like the next 10 years, I don't know how it's going to take to get this done. I would
Well,
end it in this lobby unless you recast and start all over again. I mean, start with a new cast at a certain point and keep going. Because these people is going to be 40,
yeah,
50 years
it's
old,
too much.
so well, I'm going to be the king of the pirates, what I'm saying? Nah,
Yeah.
man.
Three
Ain't no
K's
way.
as opposed to yeah. I'm with you.
And it's, and look, all of this is gravy. We have the anime, we have the manga. They don't need
Yes.
this. You know what I'm saying? That's
Mm.
another reason why I'm impressed with what they're doing because to me, this is like what the MCU did with bringing a continuity crossover comic to live action. Except for I think this is a higher degree of difficulty, in my mind. I mean, all you got to do with the MCU was make a bunch of movies about different characters and then put them in one, right? This one,
Okay.
you have to craft this world. You got to please the readers and the watchers of the anime and the manga and the anime, but make it palpable to the uninitiated. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew who Spider Man was. Everybody basically knew who had a good idea who the Hulk was, Iron Man, whatever. You taking a Japanese product, bringing it to the United States in its true form. You know what I'm saying? And it's basically in its true form and putting it out there. They failed with like Cowboy Bebop when they really should have succeeded. It was simpler to put across than this. Um, they didn't do anything basically with Bleach. I don't know. I don't hear nobody talking about Bleach no more. I thought Rurouni Kenshin was all right, but that's just me. It don't seem like nobody else cared about that, but that's just me. The success of One Piece, I think, is a bigger triumph to me than the MCU. And I love the MCU, but it's because to me it was harder to do this. And
I don't know that because I mean I agree with you in so much that Spider-Man is iconic, and I would say to a lesser degree so is the Hulk. I can't necessarily give you Iron Man per se. I also would argue they it's not just one shared universe. You have to make a standalone movie, which I don't know that I see. We're about to get into because I'm about to tell you. I'll tell you. I'll say those first three phases for Marvel were really strong, and uh, I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot of things. A lot of factors involved. I have to really give it some thought as to what I thought was more difficult. I will say, I agree that it is an immense amount of difficulty. In so much that you do have to um because One Piece is a huge product worldwide, and it's a lot of fans worldwide, and you don't want to alienate people. So
there's
you get that first season, based with the good graces of the people.
yeah,
How much do you have?
yeah.
Back the way to squander. I in that much I agree with you. So if they drop the ball, I don't know. I don't know.
It's disastrous. Yeah, it'd be kind of it'd be an epic failure.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was bad, if it was just trash, you have problems. I wouldn't have took the risk. Seriously, if Netflix, if I
Oh,
was older,
to do one.
if I was older and Netflix came to me and said, "Hey,
Mm-hmm.
we want to do a live action One Piece," and after I've just seen what they did to Cowboy Bebop, I'll be like, "No." I said, "No, don't worry about it. I'm good because I got the manga, I got the anime, I got my fan base. I'm not gonna ruin it, letting y'all try to unless I can control it, unless I can, and even if you can control it, risk reward. You know, you got to look at it and say, how much do I stand to gain? You can gain a lot. That's true if you're willing to take that risk. Because if at least Cowboy Bebop was finished, it was the series was done. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
If nobody likes it, who cares? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
You're not going to really lose that much because
well,
there's nothing else going on.
my question in that regard, though, to be fair, I mean, how much was Oda risking? If we're being 100, like if this thing was a flop, if it was god awful, like I mean, does it really hurt Oda? I mean, outside of he can't venture into a live action space. I mean, does it? I mean, he's still Oda.
You know,
One Piece is still the second greatest selling comic book of all time. You know what I mean?
I hate to
The
mix
anime is
them,
still popping.
and I don't want to mix the genres or meta whatever. I
Mm-hmm.
think of it like the Beatles. Okay, you come off on Sergeant Pepper, you riding on top of the world,
Mm-hmm.
then they say, "Well, let's do Magical Mystery Tour." God awful flop. Okay, you still the Beatles, but you took a hit. You know, then you're exposed, and people are kind of like, "Oh, yeah, man, they ain't that
I
good."
mean,
You know what I'm saying? So then now you can rebound, and then you got to kind of reprove yourself to a certain degree. But
sort of. I
it kind
mean,
of
they they did
puts a
though, but
cheat.
they. I mean, the Beatles did that, so they
Yeah,
did that. However, Netflix is doing whatever. He still. I mean, he has final approval, but I mean, it's not. He not. I mean,
I don't know.
if this was terrible, you gonna stop reading One Piece? You know what I mean? Like you.
Nah, I won't. Nah,
I mean,
ain't nobody else gonna read it.
I
The
mean,
people who you could have got. Now, in fairness, some of the people that are liking the live action won't read the manga, and
that's
that's
true.
fine. That's fine. You
Hmm.
know, but
Some people will, though. Yeah.
yeah. So, but those people would, if they see this and think it's trash, put it like this: there's a lot of people that got into Marvel comics because of the MCU.
Oh, I mean, that's true.
That's it.
So you saying
That
those potential?
they
I mean,
wouldn't get
it
down
it
with you after that.
it depends. So if you're saying, this is that idea of ring check I guess we'll use tennis as the example where your man Novak Djokovic is still playing tennis, even though he has more grand slams than any other man in history. He want to take down Margaret Court's 24. He wants that
Okay.
20. I want to be all time whatever. Now if you say this right here will help propel Oda to taking down Superman.
In the
Man,
annals in the annals
if that's what you're
of
saying,
comic
I done took down the
manga
man,
history,
and now I'm coming for Superman. Okay,
I don't
I'll give this
know.
to you. I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to
So
you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm if I'm being frank with you, I think he can get Superman anyway.
at
I
the end
think,
of the day, I think so.
yeah,
And
I think One Piece gonna be the greatest selling comic of all time.
all
Period. I
times, I
think,
think so. But it's gonna take.
but
It might take a little bit longer, but
yeah.
especially the longer Superman lingers and lingers.
Mm.
He's limping on.
But American comics don't sell like it was.
Yeah,
This not
exactly,
like when Superman was at his.
exactly. Yeah. So they time is
I see where
working
you're coming
against. I
from.
think time is working against Superman at this point because they shot all their bullets. They emptied their clip. There ain't nothing left. How many
Yeah.
more great Superman stories are there after 80 years? You know what I'm saying? One Piece is wrapping up in the next 5 or so, and then it'll
Uh,
be done. It'll be finished.
uh,
But yeah,
uh,
Superman and Batman, all those guys, they lingering and limping to the end, and it's
you would
sad.
you just take him up back and shoot him, Jose.
Yeah, and
That's a
honestly,
different
I would, I just shut it
that's a
down.
different
But
video, dog.
that's
Different
another video for
video.
another day. That's another video. My bonus question is this: what is your favorite thing about this series so far? What's your favorite thing about the series?
I like that even though with the short number of episodes, I still like the spirit of One Piece is I feel it in it. So I feel the love. I feel Nakama. I
Yeah,
feel that loyalty to each other, to their dreams. I feel that, so I think I think that's strong in this little show. It's really cute. I
I'll go with
it,
that. I'll go with that.
so that's probably my favorite thing so far. I really enjoy that.
And on that same track, Oda did not back down from anything. He did
Hmm.
not. He did not. The show is not ashamed of what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
You
yeah,
still.
oh yeah.
He could have had Mister Three with like a little three on his shirt, so you recognize who. No, he
Yeah,
had the little thing on his head. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
He could have had Dorian Bragi or all them people laugh just like regularly, but they laughed their laughs from the comics. You know what I'm saying? They,
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? He did not back down from any of the silliness or any of the weirdness of the series. He leaned straight into it. And if you ain't
Homie.
down, you ain't down. You know.
Oh, my wife, she came in while I was watching the thing, and she was like, "This is real campy, ain't it?" And I was like, and I was surprised because I'm like, you've seen an episode or two, you know how, you know how, campy One Piece is. What are you talking about? Yeah, this is great. This is great.
He got
I'm here for that.
man. Yeah, he got man throwing boogers at people and blowing them up. You know, so my man, mama. You know what I'm saying? He didn't back off of none of that. And I was proud. You know what I'm saying? I was like, this is my show. You know what I'm saying? This is my One Piece. The one thing that I wanted to see the turtle. I wanted to see Nico Robin when she fell off of the boat. He didn't show the turtle that she was supposed to ride away on that big, you know what I mean? Yeah, I wanted to see
Yeah,
that. But he
yeah,
had Smoker
yeah.
in his little motorcycle propelled by smoke. You know what I'm saying? Smoker with the two cigarettes. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he got that though. He got that.
Yeah, he had the two cigarettes smoking
Man,
and
I
all of that.
like I said, the only thing I was missing was that fight between
Yeah, the Luffy
Luffy
and
and Zoro.
Zoro.
And then
I
I don't
wanted
even
that.
care
I
about the
kind of
fight
wanted
per
it.
se. It's just
But
that
that
bit at the
moment,
end. Yeah, man.
but
That moment.
I like the fact that he let the show be what it is to the extent
Yes.
that he could. I wanted
Hmm.
the turtle, but I can understand why that would have been an extra
Yeah.
expense and whatever. But he did Reverse Mountain. He did LeBone. He did Crocus's little weird thingy on the back of his. I don't even know what that is. You know what I'm saying?
And
He
nobody
did my
does.
man Hiro, Dr. Hiro with that weird
Oh yeah,
hair.
yeah. Dumb ass head. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's if he had backed off of that, I'd have been like, oh, you ashamed of your show. You know what I'm saying? He ain't ashamed of his show.
No,
That
no. It's as campy as ever.
it was a show, a One Piece show for One Piece fans
Mhm.
that other people are accepting,
Yeah, I
and I
mean,
think that's
I agree
beautiful.
with that. I
Yeah,
agree with that. My big concern is I'm just sure like are they pulling like the new like Netflix, their release schedule's always been kind of weird to me, and not to say whatever, but like One Piece it didn't hit number one in the States, like over here it hasn't
yeah.
hit number one. The highest I saw it was number two.
On
So
Netflix.
yeah, on Netflix. So I'm real
Oh,
curious as to like it's sitting at number four right now. I don't know.
oh,
I'm just curious as to how that's going to impact it in the long run. But
I don't know. I mean, he's getting a season three, right?
yeah, it's a
They're
season
shooting it
three.
right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. If he
Yeah, I
can
think it's
get,
in production.
I think he would only need four to do what he needs to do.
And then Get Out, you
Yeah,
saying?
I would.
Okay.
That I mean, I'm very cautious. I would do. I
Oh,
wouldn't take no chances beyond that.
okay.
So that's where we at. Those are our impressions, long form. This is our impressions of One Piece season two. To me, it's a success.
Mm.
It's a success. I'm proud of it. I'm happy that it's finding success. I think it's a story that's refreshingly, good. I said adorable. I think it's an adorable series. Little kids can get into it. Grown dudes, I'm a grown dude. I'm
Grown
coming
kids,
up
yep.
on retirement age. You know what I'm saying? And I'm down for One Piece. You know what I'm saying? It is a great story. It's an aspirational story. It's something that you can watch and feel good about. So I recommend One Piece to anybody, either reading it or watching it. So let me know what you think. Did you like season two? What are you looking forward to in season three? How long do you think the series is going to last with the current actors before they start, their hair start falling out or whatever? Let me know. That's it from the Crisis Corner. Until next time, stay loose.